it's been seen time and time again that the majority of Indigenous Australians that live in remote communities are far more concerned with the immediate issues they face on the ground, for example, housing, domestic violence, alcoholism, crime, drug use, etc., so much more than they are with this senseless additional body in the Constitution. Is it then fair to say that the voice is simply a vehicle being pushed by elites, both Indigenous and non-Indigenous?
Yeah, absolutely. Unless they can, again, come back to what we were saying before, unless they can map out a plan for how it's going to help those people, it would certainly appear to be like you're saying. And, I think for some of these voice advocates and architects, they're wanting it to be their legacy, their Martin Luther King moment, that sort of thing. The best legacy you can leave is something that makes a practical difference in the lives of the most disadvantaged Aboriginal people, not something that just tickles the ears of the most advantaged Aboriginal people, but something that makes a practical difference in the lives of the most disadvantaged Aboriginal people. And as I keep saying, that's the gap we've got to close, the gap between the disadvantaged Aboriginal people and the advantaged Aboriginal people, such as myself and the architects of the voice. We've got to close that gap.
So do you think it's possibly fair to say that the voice is a little bit of a vanity project for certain people?
Absolutely. It's that Martin Luther King moment. And I mean, for goodness sake, when you get something like on the morning after Albanese's victory, we had, I saw stories about Aboriginal women crying because he spoke about the voice. And, those tears of joy will turn into tears of sadness if this voice gets up. So yes, it is a vanity, legacy type thing for these people. It's nice and easy, it ticks the box, it tickles the ears of people, it leaves you with those fuzzy-wuzzy feelings. And, it's a bit like the apology, the Kevin Rudd's apology years ago, which is not exactly the same, but, and I said, I don't oppose it, but it's not going to help people in any practical way. Sure, there was lots of emotions and crying and hugs and that sort of thing, but it didn't help anyone in any practical way.